So I'm editing footage from my North Dakota trip. This part sucked, but this video is a 10-second tour of Loma, North Dakota, and from here, this video right here, all the way to this is completely unusable. So everything between the aerial lift bridge and Loma, wherever that is, I don't even remember, completely unusable. When I was putting the camera back on the bike after the lift bridge, what I did was I accidentally changed it to single lens mode, which means it only records the one lens in the direction that it's pointed. So I've got hours of footage like this where I can't see anything. And I think this is the nature reserve on the south end of the Fort Peck Lake that I went and had lunch at. I can't use any of this because it's pointed at the ground, and I cannot change the angle because it's single lens mode. So, you know, I was there, I've got the memories. You know, this is the top of that hill, the Lewis and Clark Overlook, I think it's called, just outside of Fort Peck. And I mean, the camera doesn't show how big this is and how high this feels. And it really sucks that I can't move it around, because this is a really cool area. This one would be the climb up there. Yeah, this is the climb up to that hill. It's not the recreation area. But the recreation area where I had lunch was a really cool drive too, which is the same way. I can't use it. This road that goes up to the top of that hill near Fort Peck, that overlook, I mean, I was first gear, you know, standing on the pegs, riding it like off-road single track basically. And I know hardly anybody watches these videos, but I mean, it was important to me, and this is my fault. It's not the camera's fault, it's not the software's fault, it's my fault. But that is really upsetting. I mean, I've got the memories and I've got some cell phone pictures and a little bit of video from it, but I mean, hours of footage that I can't use. So I'll just put up some pictures and kind of narrate them for you. So these are the dinosaurs at the museum in Circle, Montana, and I stopped and took a picture because they look so derpy. You know, ambition was definitely greater than talent, but you got to give them credit for actually going for it. I can relate to having more ambition than talent, trust me. It looked like a neat place, but it wasn't open when I was there. This is where I had lunch, the south end of the Fort Peck Lake. There's a bunch of recreation areas there. And this appeared to be some kind of like offering thing that native people do sometimes. I'm not so sure of exactly what it is. A couple pictures of me up on top of that overlook, northeast of Fort Peck. St. Marie is a abandoned Air Force base. The town is weird. There's people living there that have brand new nice houses, and there's a bunch of abandoned stuff and roads in disrepair. Fortuna, another one that's abandoned. Well, hello from inside of a train caboose. I'm assuming this is the bathroom. Yep. Well, no one's here to open the museum, so I did think about it. People would sit up here so they could actually see what the train's doing. I wonder what that ran on. Fuel oil would be my guess. Grab handle up here. Huh. That's pretty neat. Right in there. Nope. Big brakes. Huh. But anyway, the reason I stopped here was I saw all these derpy looking dinosaurs over here. Nothing's open. It's Saturday. I mean, it's, well, what time is it here? Because I'm still on Central Time. Well, it's 10 o'clock here on a Saturday. Pretty much nothing out in Montana seems like a happening place, but I would have figured someone would have been here. Well, there's Brockway. I don't see a monorail anywhere. I'm gonna have to go try Ogdenville and North Haverbrook. So there's my Montana dirt sample. I'm gonna keep going up here to see if there's a little picnic area and then have lunch. I'm getting better. I remembered to take the free dessert chiclets out of the dehydrated meal this time before I cooked it. Idiot. So I'm just starting to smell this massive grass fire. I don't know that this is actually an on-purpose burning. When I was way up over on the other side of that, there were a bunch of flashing lights and stuff. Sorry, it's hard to keep on the action when I'm zoomed in that far. Anyway, the other side of the hill, there's a bunch of flashing lights that I could see. I don't know if they're in it right now. That vehicle going up there right now, that was it had a water tank on the back, so I'm wondering if this is maybe wildfire of some sort or something that got out of hand, because I think they're trying to put it out. But you know, the wind, there it is, almost like on command. It'll blow real hard for a couple of minutes and then it'll settle down to like nothing. And then it'll whip right back up. And it changes a little bit because it was blowing straight towards me, and since I've stopped it's kind of changed to about like that instead of that. So yeah, I have the feeling my eyes and my throat are gonna hurt because it is hazy just as far as I can see that way, so fun. Well, I'm at the Crosby Lodge Motel, and I am 99.9% sure I'm the only one here tonight. Wonder if that's for cribbage or for some kind of hunting ritual. It is a nice, clean, quaint little place. You know, when I came in, the AC was on, the TV was on, the Olympics for me. Like, I didn't ask for that. It's just, I thought it was neat. They made sure it was ready. Yeah. There is a gigantic monstrosity of a hotel right over there, but it was more expensive, and I thought there'd be more people there and there'd be less people here because it's not hunting season, and I was correct. So I'm very happy. Nowhere in town to eat, so, well, there is one place, but it was closed. So I went to the dollar store and I got some Spam and some chips, and I've got SpaghettiOs in the saddlebag, so that's what I'm cooking tonight. Well, I forgot butter and non-stick stuff, so the Spam turned out kind of bad, but making those SpaghettiOs very slowly so they don't splatter everywhere. The chef's touch here, a little bit of garlic powder, because, you know, the sauce is not up to snuff. The sauce needed a little bit of work.